Okay, let's get to the Lil TJ stuff first. All right, cool. So, as we did report, I'll take the 50% batting average on the accuracy yesterday, even though, again, my sources as official as they come. But they did give me the exclusive that Lil TJ was a person involved in the incident with Offset, and Lil TJ and some of his friends were detained, and Offset was then transported to the hospital. Now, Offset was released today, and Lil TJ was actually booked last night. Now, despite what his lawyer said, and I don't know if you've seen Dawn Florio, she's a fine legal mind and attorney, but again, a criminal defense attorney is usually going to say, my client didn't do it, even if they're caught on video. So she did put out the statement yesterday, and she said, this is an official statement regarding Lil TJ. We're issuing this release in regards to a false rumor that TJ was involved in the shooting. The cops have now confirmed he was involved, just not shot, which occurred at the Valley area of the Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, resulting in non-life-threatening injuries to Offset, formerly a member of the Migos. He's not been shot. That is true. Nor has Lil TJ been charged with any shooting. That's also true. Any reporting to the contrary is false. We encourage people to consult trusted news sources and verify the accuracy of the reporting before reflexively sharing or repeating baseless rumors. Now, by the time I had woken up, okay, it was already, I was getting all type of hits from, there's a jail alert system that says, I think his name is Tyone. Jaden Merritt was actually booked. So he was booked last night, as, I was told. And yeah, he was in Broward County, and they gave him a bail of like $3,000. This is his official mugshot right here. And I don't know, people were telling me like, yo, he looked like he was in a fight. And I was like, I don't know if he looked like he was kind of in a fight. So, people say, look at the eyes. I think this looks like a weed smoker. I think this is how weed smoking niggas look. And he probably was drunk too, right? But I will say, this type of mugshot right here, when you see a nigga take a mugshot like this is one of those, and I'll do it again mugshots, okay? Like, I'll do it again mugshots. So you could tell this nigga was happy like it was like he was taking a yearbook picture. Nigga looked like he was in homeroom, like just cheesing for goddamn prom pictures. This nigga he's having a good time. Anyway, the charges he caught was disorderly conduct, which usually is connected to like fights, any type of public indecency. Disorderly conduct kind of it goes to very different levels. It's usually a municipality charge. The bond is only $500. You know what I mean? So disorderly conduct, which is pretty much the fire of the melee, $500, which he obviously could pay. And then the other thing was, I guess they pulled him over because I guess he was trying to get out of there. And they said he was operating without a valid license, which I didn't even know that carried $2,500. Those were the only two charges he caught. And this is the rest of the arresting details. Okay. After that happened, kind of gets you guys a little caught up. Here we go. So TMZ reported that Lil TJ was arrested. So they followed up and said he was booked in the Broward County Jail for a misdemeanor. Okay. And said, according to the police station, he was involved in a fight prior to Offset getting shot. Cops said second person was detained but not been charged as of yet. Okay. Now, Lil TJ got released, and Lil TJ was real quick with popping his shit, man. Check this out.
The last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La, is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting.
Man, you just want to tell us what happened?
Did I shoot? Crazy.
They're saying you were
Not gonna lie, man. I think Lil TJ might be Lil Tupac, man. He's in his Pac era. I couldn't tell. I thought he should be putting on the shirt. I think he was taking the shirt off. He was just on some Pac shit. He wants you to see the bullet wounds. He got it. He doing his thing.
Did he put his hands on you?
The last thing I seen was Offset.
Okay.
Smack the shit out of Offset. He would never play with me like that.
Oh, shit.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset. Smack the shit out of Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
Okay. Now, there were other images that came out, and there was pictures of Offset actually leaving the hospital, and it was actually smoking a cigarette. Okay, so his beautiful girlfriend like picked him up, but you could see Offset here in some type of like wheelchair or walking assistant device, and he's like, he's kind of leaving the hospital. This is him here again. Obviously, there's no fucking privacy for Offset, which that's another thing. I talked to Offset a lot today, and I'm gonna get into some of those conversations somewhat, but yeah, I wish there was a little bit more privacy for him. You know what I mean? And also, I kind of blame him. Oh, look like, is he standing here or trying to stand? It's kind of unclear where he got shot. Some people are basically saying that he was shot. Well, he did tell me where he was shot. But basically, they wheeled him out and he went home. Okay? Of course, already smoking. He responded to the video of Lil TJ saying, when I was on the ground, or when I was being detained or whatever, Offset after being shot was like, that's the nigga who shot me right there. TJ shot me or whatever. And Offset actually responded to that because the Shade Room posted the same clip and he said, you ain't bust none. All right? Now, let me, by the way, this is a little bit more details here. TMZ is reporting that according to the probable cause affidavit, cops actually claimed that around 7:22 p.m. Eastern time on Monday, Lil TJ directed members of his party to start a fight with another group of males. They were all at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, and police say during the altercation, one of TJ's associates pulled the blick and fired. That actually injured Offset. The documents actually say, the docs say cops have reviewed security footage of Lil TJ hopping out of his vehicle, pointing at Offset and leading his group over to the rapper where the fight broke out. They also claim that Lil TJ filmed the incident on his phone because, of course, if there's no proof that you did it, didn't happen, right? Okay. All right. I think we got most of the important details. All righty. He's recovering in a local hospital, but from what I was told, he was discharged or he was able to leave. Okay. Now, if we go back at the original video, and I talked to Seth, I made sure it was okay. He was a little bit perturbed by how the media, and I guess I'm definitely part of the media, was putting this out because he's like, listen, two things. And this is two things that he wanted to clear up. He said, TJ never shot me. And he said, number two was, I never made no statements. That's why that nigga's popping his shit. Basically saying, his words to me was, man, I told him cops, I don't know what happened. I don't know who did what. I don't know what happened. I'm just here. So he said he declined to, speak about anything. And he said he had no knowledge of what went on anyway. So, I know the Atlanta bug is in the air, but my man Offset stayed solid. He didn't implicate anybody. And I actually believe him, because if he is a gunshot victim, and if he said, okay, that is the guy that shot me, I'm pretty sure that person will probably get charged with some type of shooting. Anyway, here's the video.
They just shot a man. Gun violence here in the casino in Hard Rock.
Now, this is, and again, we can't really tell what's what, but I'll tell you again what I was told. Supposedly, this is Offset. Supposedly.
He's still going.
And supposedly, this is one of TJ's associate.
Oh, he's still mad.
Yes, this is after Offset got shot. So apparently after being shot, obviously there's a lot of adrenaline, this and third. He was still, all of that, you can see like he's pretty upset. But apparently he was moving around. They kind of detained him. They realize he's a victim. They bring him to a hospital. Apparently this guy here was a associate of Lil TJ. And according to what Seth told me, he said, man, I punched the nigga out, man. Fuck that. And that's what he said. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, listen, man, which there's a lot of rumors going around. I don't know what's true. But supposedly that's TJ's guy who got knocked out, and then TJ and whoever else he was with dipped. And I guess the police pulled him over. But apparently Offset, hit somebody with a Falcon punch. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this is kind of surreal to me. How the hell the nigga who caught the bullet is on his feet and the nigga who caught the fist is on the ground? That shit don't make sense. It's kind of interesting because there's mad people in here and you would think they've filmed it. We don't have any more camera angles coming out. That might be TV. And that's another video of outside the entire place. Now, let me just talk about the incident, and also I did talk to Offset. I had a good talk with Offset today. He was obviously upset. Like he doesn't. Nobody likes negative press. But I did have a good conversation with him today, and I was just like, "Hey, listen, yo, Offset. I think you're kind of moving away. You're forgetting who you are, bro. You're allowing these things to happen." And then you can't really feel away how people take it or put the narrative behind it when you're kind of allowing these things to happen, right? Like, I get it. And I'm not here to talk about addiction or nothing like that. We all have our vices. Shit, I'm addicted to some shit, right? You guys are the same, right? But what I did tell him, which he did agree, was I was like, yo, bro, you got to move like the superstar you are, man. Like, you're too accessible. Fans are running up, taking pictures. Like, you know what I mean? People trying to get a viral moment. You should, take this as a wake-up call, which he did respond positively too. Obviously, he still doesn't like the narrative of, oh shit, some rapper or another rapper did something to him. Also, he doesn't like the people trying to insinuate that he told, because he said he didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? And I actually agree with him on that. But honestly, I really hope Offset takes this as a wake-up call. Right? You owe the man $10,000. And this is kind of how it went down. Right? Offset's not broke too. This is why like the whole thing kind of it fucks me up a bit. Offset's not broke. He owes the guy $10,000. Right? Some people might just be like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Some people, more than the money, they care about, they feel it's disrespectful for you not even to pay back. So TJ got into it and start saying shit to Offset. And Offset supposedly was gonna pay him back, and Offset was like, nah, fuck it. If you're that disrespectful, I'm not about to pay you. Then that turns into, okay, I'm not paying you off the principle, right? So it turns into the principle of you disrespecting me, I'm not paying you, right? Let me look at this right here. It says, oh, where you at? Not gonna lie, I'm gonna smack. Okay, so TJ started talking crazy because obviously he wanted his money. Yo, where you at? I want to smack the shit out of you. So you're joking, right? Just seeing this pop up. You got to be the wrong nigga texting. I got to be the wrong nigga you texting, boy. I'll something the shit out of you. You barely lived already. Who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga? You got to be talking to the wrong nigga. I'm in New York right now. Come smack me, little boy. He says, nah, nigga, you're in Miami. I guess he swiped up on one of his stories. It says, if it's that, stop DMing me for trace reasons. He said, nah, never that, little bro. He said, say that. And then he made another post. This is back in the day, obviously. I could never be broke like Set running off making smoke over lunch money. I'm going to have to smoke on 100 streams for it to get to all that. But yeah, free smoke tomorrow for niggas. Also, Offset responded by saying, let's hit on live. I'll fly to you. This ain't going to stop your fell off allegations. And he says, meet me in New York and give me a 1 on live. Yo, we got to see if Offset got to get on brand risk or something. Offset really got that Falcon punch, man. Like, he got that Falcon punch loaded. I'm going to be honest with you. I rock with TJ, but TJ was not responding to the fight rumors. Now, according to what TMZ's saying, they're saying TJ pulled up. Maybe he has to drop on Offset somehow. And TJ pulls a Meek Mill. Remember when Meek Mill Safari? They say TJ hops out and points at fucking TJ hops out and points at Offset, and all his goons attack. Y'all remember this? Oh, look. Yo. Yo, why Meek come out of the car like that? Yo, you know the craziest part about this video? Is I can see his ankles. That's the funniest part about this video, chat. Meek hops out of the car, I can see the ankles. Look. Yo, there's no way I can see this man ashy ankles and I'm thinking I'm about to get my ass whipped. Oh, hell nah. I can see that boy ankles. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Safari, I'm thinking, this shit ain't real. What the fuck? He said, what's up, man? Yo, why Meek look at him like that? Yo, you know what's so crazy? We didn't even see the other niggas get out the car. Now, I'm going to keep it a beat with you. I guarantee this guy right here is probably police. Anytime you see somebody wearing a suit like that, usually cop or off-duty cop. Like, they're the legit security. The rest is just homeboys. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Safari high-stepped that shit. Oh. Nah, shout out to Safari, man. Safari was playing tag. Nah, Safari. Yo, Safari was moving on some Tyreek Hill shit, bro. Yo, that's like a zigzag route. That nigga did the zigzag route right there. Y'all know that on Madden? You got thrown over the top at this point. Bang! Yeah. That middle linebacker, he was all confused. Look, right here. This is the middle linebacker. Bang! Oh, man. If you throw that over the top, touchdown. Let's get it. I forgot about this video. Craziest part about this, they got my man running in all white. Oh, shit. How the nigga in the suit getting busy? The nigga in the suit just start getting busy for no reason. The nigga in the suit just start getting busy. Yo. Yo, this is like one of the greatest rap footages ever. Because the nigga caught the whole altercation. He's zooming in.
Safari's guys just got attacked by Meek Mills.
He's giving great commentary. Craziest part about it, Safari just start walking off like, all right, man, fuck that party.
And I got it.
Wait, I got his shit.
Okay. Yo, Safari, man, you were walking to nigga. I would have broke every traffic law, nigga. I'm jaywalking, skydiving, nigga. I'm running straight across the street, nigga. I'm zigzagging through traffic like it's rush hour, nigga. Nigga, I'm sliding over the hood like I'm Tom Cruise, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm out of here, nigga. I'm out of here. Like, yo, this is when Safari realized that the threat against him was a bunch of out of shape, fat, just cheesesteak eating ass niggas. Because once he got about 40 to 50 feet, he realized even if they try to chase him again, he got too much of a head start. They ain't gonna catch him. So he's chilling now. Yo, the craziest part, this nigga's at the bus stop. This nigga just went to the bus stop. Yo, Safari funny as hell. Safari just went to the bus stop, bro. Oh, shit. Nah, this was good for the clip. You got to talk shit while you backing up. Man, y'all niggas is bitches. Oh, shit. Anyway, so they're saying that's what Lil TJ did. TJ hopped out. Feel me? And then they just start rumbling. But apparently Offset got hands. You seen the Falcon puncher back in the day. We seen it. Offset, bang! Hits one nigga. Everybody done seen this. Everybody done seen this. Nigga tucked his chain and pulled his pants up. This was when Offset had nothing to live for. Nigga, how is it the 3 Migos? Nigga, he don't even got a mic in his hand, nigga. He just got his fist balled up. What do you think about everything in hindsight? Offset did good for himself. Nigga, one of the first time we heard of him doing like something, out of the ordinary in the group. The nigga is on stage with Takeoff, God rest his soul, and Quavo. He don't even got a mic in his hand. He just got his, he got his fist balled up on some like Arthur shit. Like he just like ready. Charging the shit up, bruh. Charging up. Oh, yeah. And then he started doing the, when somebody double dutching like in the hood? Like you trying to catch the flow because you about to jump in real quick? Yeah. Watch. Bang! Nah. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to this nigga who jumped in next. This nigga with the backpack. This nigga just did a belly flop into the water. Like he just belly flop into a sea of niggas. This nigga over here trying to give somebody like, what is this? Like, look at this nigga right here. Oh, that's like an elbow. Oh shit. It's crazy. They start performing like 20 seconds after the fight. Anyway, that's what supposedly they're saying happened. That's what they're saying happened. Why is there so many pages that post fake stuff? This is like an old clip. Yeah, it's an old clip. But yeah. And just to be clear, but this is why it's kind of hard to have like these like quote unquote relationships with rappers, because it's like, bro, in reality, there's little I could do to, as I'm cool with you, but I gotta do my job, right? So you get this situation, and all I was saying to him, I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta stay out of these situations. When people could just walk up to you at the fucking slot machine and get this TikTok off with you, that's not gonna be good. And I do see people speculating. They're saying, no, well, it's over the money. Again, this is like fighting over a girl. Once the fight start, nobody's going to say we're fighting over the girl. They're going to be like, nah, it's because you disrespected me. Right? So that's kind of what it is. Right. However, mad people start coming out. And again, I want to make it clear, I do not think Offset is insolvent, or I don't think he broke. I think Offset got mad money. But people start coming out with their own personal testimonies. Okay? They're trying to act like Offset is on some YK Osiris shit. Des Bryant popped out and he said, man, I don't never talk about what I do or any my relationships with anyone, but I got to give y'all a quick story about me and Offset. Man, I beat Offset out of 8K, man. He tried to take a nap on me. What the fuck? Yo, Offset's a legend, man. Nigga say he beat, maybe it's dice. I don't know what the fuck he won on. Or maybe it was a bet on a game. He says Offset told him, I'm about to take a nap. He said, I go to tap him to wake him up from the nap. Tell him like, yo, bro, I need my 8K. What's good? His partner saw me tapping him on the shoulder like, yo, bro, get up. I need my money. He said, I could tell his partners want to jump on some bullshit. So I chilled myself because I was by myself. Completely outnumbered. So I charged it to the game. I swear. Offset reached out to me yesterday, 3 hours before he got shot, on a money play. I thought about it and I said, nah, I'm good. Then I saw the news later and I was like, damn, I guess some people don't play by their money. It got so bad that even motherfucking Ebro, and I ain't gonna lie, with Des Bryant, I think he was moving off the principle. Ebro brought up an allegation that he's owed money from Offset too, except he looked like he wanted the money back. This was a story right here. Check this out.
$5,000.
Oh, God.
He does.
Was it a serious? Yo, Bascom. Come on, man.
Oh, God.
Offset's fine.
No,
I called him. I tried to call him last night.
But was it a serious bet?
Yeah, we bet on the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Now, if you had lost, would you have paid him?
I mean, I bet $5,000. I was prepared to pay him $5,000.
You were prepared to?
Yes.
That is funny, though.
I've talked to him 1,000 times since then and never jammed him up about $5,000.
No, of course.
Because clearly he's somebody that didn't pay his bet. Like, why I'm not going to chase you around about
God.
$5,000's not a big deal to me.
Well, see, why do you have to turn it into a? By the way, if it's not a big deal to you, why would it be a big deal to Lil TJ?
Well, that's where I was going to go. That I don't think that TJ's got more money than I got. I don't think it would be over $10,000.
Everything's $5,000 not being a big deal is relative, by the way.
Yeah, once again, I don't think these guys are fighting over the $5,000. They're fighting because they got personal. I think in TJ's side, he's looking at it and say, yo, if you ask for a loan and I give you 10 bands because you need it on the spot, we're in a casino, wherever you at, all right, cool. But you shouldn't let me come looking for you for my money back because you were like, you knew where to find me when you needed money. Why can't I find you when you owe me? So I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And also, I think Lil TJ been a little bit tight. He been watching Offset just kind of do his thing, and he's like, yo, this nigga really didn't want to pay me back. Not only that, I guess he must have asked Offset for the money. I don't know what Offset said because we didn't see the full text messages. But all of a sudden, you get Lil TJ, he started threatening Offset. He said, man, I'm going to smack the shit out of you when I see you. And essentially, that's when Offset start basically getting at him like, man, nigga, now you're not getting your money. All right, fuck that. Now you're not getting your money. And that's their beef, right? That's really where it got to. So if you ask me, I think Offset was going to pay. But when you owe somebody money, they're not going to be cordial the whole time while you're probably giving them the runaround for the money. So TJ got disrespectful. And then Offset's like, all right, fuck it. Since you got disrespectful, nigga, you ain't getting paid at all. And according to TJ said, nigga, well, Offset told TJ, nigga, get it back in blood. Now, we did, you guys go watch the full interview. But we did see TJ confirm that via this interview. Give me a second. Right here.
That the nigga shows, go back to the shit. If you go back to the shit, you're gonna see in the picture that the nigga show. Like, and I'm not even saying because I don't want him to come back with a picture now that he's in it. Right? I don't remember him. I don't even think I ever met this nigga or know this nigga.
Yeah.
Where the fuck? I'm not in that position to be asking nigga to come back upstairs for $5. It sound like a complete lie.
That sound
The
crazy.
fact that everybody sat here and went crazy, yo, nah, TJ's like niggas just gotta wake up and stop. You feel me? Following the hype on some weird shit. And the picture that the nigga had was just a picture of me.
Okay, he's talking about a barber.
Not even
But
him near, like for me.
here we go.
Like,
Let's get to the Offset.
Yo, he tried to make it, well, to use your own words, he's
crazy. I don't know.
the Offset situation. I thought you were just popping shit in line then too. Cause you was the first nigga first nigga that said you seen Offset in a casino. I'm like, nah, you lying. Like, I know he does his thing, but like, you act like you just saw him like randomly and down bad. What was behind that?
I don't know, broski. That nigga, he was just on some weird shit.
Did he give you your money back?
I don't know. Nigga, he told me to get that shit back in blood. Like, that shit was
Oh,
cute.
shit.
I look at it like, bro, you mad old gang compared to me, bro.
How old is
Like, I
Lil
wish
TJ? Oh, TJ's 24. How old is Offset? Oh, he's 34. They're 10 years apart. Damn.
I would like. That's like I'm gambling right now, and I fake like I ain't want to use no names, you feel me? But that's like, you feel me? Me gambling right now. Yeah. And somebody I think is like a little nigga, like, you feel me? Not like I'm a little nigga, I'm way younger than him, you feel me? Like, and I'm like, yo, nah, I'm not gonna even do that. It's not my character trait. But they be like, nah, here, put the next bet. After I fake, I quit, I tap out. You feel me? On some, like, not even. That's not like that. It's like if I asked. You feel me? And then when it's time to pay back, they don't even hit me back. They hit me back probably like a couple weeks later, like, yo, what's up with that, broski? And then, you feel me? And then tap in again over a period of time, like, you feel me? Damn near every month. And then eventually it's like, yo, broski, you trying to get smacked? And nigga, get it back in blood. It's like, nigga.
You that's weird. Is the first time you got finessed by a rapper?
Finesse? I mean, nigga stole. Shit ain't really finesse. But, I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Damn. No, are you ever...
And that's little shit. You know, I don't even really be fucking with niggas, you feel me? I'll be in my own lane, King.
Was he mad that you just mentioned it publicly? Because maybe he just think that, you know, he's probably thinking like, you know, I'm not broke. I just needed that right there. Like, you know, when you in the casino and you get hit and you think, I bet the next 10 bands about to get me back my 500 that I lost.
That's a fact.
Yo.
One in the chat if you been there.
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, cool, bro. But what that got to do with give me back my money?
Now, I hear a lot of people saying, man, yo, TJ, you got mad money. Like, why are you so pressed about it? I do think it's a principle thing for TJ. Like, man, the mere fact that you think you could get away with that, you think I'm a hoe. Right? Now, on the flip side, do I think Offset is broke? No. I think Offset's thinking, man, yo, bro, like, I'll hit you off when I see you, like when I run into you and I see you, but like, bro, like, you're not gonna hit me over the internet. We're not even in the same place no more, and be like, yo, where the money at? So you probably thinking, yo, if we in the club together, nigga, I'll just throw you 10 bands or something like that. But that's where, even though, you know, respect to Offset, not everybody gonna take that lightly. Not everybody gonna take that lightly. Not everybody gonna wait until your repayment schedule. Some people gonna feel offended. That's why I think TJ got to the dissing.
Okay, I get that.
Give me back my money. She ain't got nothing to do that.
I get it. Hey, you got to a place where I thought it was like a really
okay. All right. So that's what it was said. Again, I'm trying to like wrap this topic a little bit. I just want to say, yo, Offset, we love you. You know, I've had personal conversations with him recently. I feel like he kind of gets the feeling of like people are trying to like pile against him. And I said to him, I said, listen, man, a lot of people love you, but you also got to realize like you're kind of getting in your own way. You put yourself in situations, right? Like with all due respect, whoever the people you're choosing to be around, they're all going to either exploit your image or put you in a situation where you're going to go out in a way that the internet going to laugh at. So you got to move like exactly who you are. You're Offset. Like, you know, you're a big deal. So I'm not going to sit here and talk about his gambling, you know, habits. I got a gambling habit. I'm not going to talk about, I don't think he has a substance abuse problem. All I told him, and this was my only advice to him, I said, bro, just move like you got something to lose. You shouldn't be that accessible. Everybody and their mama shouldn't know you're there. I mean, we were on a live stream like a couple months ago with Finesse 2 Times. And Finesse 2 Times is just like, yeah, I know where that nigga at. I'm about to go over there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be that accessible. Like, I don't know if y'all remember this. When Finesse 2 Times. Finesse 2 Times Offset. It was right here.
We got tell them niggas.
Yo, how much you got to give you in there for you a money bag you'll get in that ring?
I ain't gonna lie, I beat on bro ass for free.
Nah, you won't.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I beat on bro ass for free. I beat on bro ass for free.
They cutting real checks.
Listen, I beat on.
You see the Adam nigga in the ring?
Listen, I beat on his ass for free because I fight for respect. I don't fight for money.
You could get both though.
All right, fuck it. Go give me a check and respect then. All right. I want the check and respect. Matter of fact, I want the check and the respect. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what we pushing, the check and the respect.
The nigga said, I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna talk to the security. You know that clip?
Listen, because see,
You saw my money back, yo.
My mind, they not understanding when I'm talking though. Like I'm talking in a like I'm in a cell. Like in jail, it's okay to go to the big homie. You the big homie, this your little homie, and I go to your big homie and say, hey, look, bro. Out of all respect, I feel like your little homie disrespected me. I'm trying to see him. In jail, what raised me? If your little homie don't want to see me, y'all gotta run him up. Yeah, so it's like a big thing. It's not something small. Like
You wasn't trying to fight.
Who?
All right, let's get to the Offset part. Here we go.
Ultimate bump down. Hey, we like, hey, bro, like
Y'all understand what he be saying?
say if this bad. Hey, bro, 10 minutes of his time and try and see about.
Here we go.
Can I get 5? I'ma go on here and walk off. If it's duck the Rex or
Too hard, he gotta go punch with the
out, it's different.
Okay.
If he call me out and you know you finna beat me up, and you finna go there, you know.
Okay, I thought he was gonna have the Offset part in here. He didn't. Oh, here we go.
Finesse 2 times once all the smoke, don't matter where. To tell me this is.
Push the fuck out of Offset to the floor. Some money.
What other rap nigga you don't like?
I don't like a lot of rap niggas.
You don't? Now I'm trying to figure out like.
I don't like. That's why I can't. That's why I'm here. I'm sick of the rap shit. Them niggas different. They ain't gonna punch.
Man, I see you mentioned
I'll
Offset.
punch the fuck out of Offset.
No, you won't. Stop.
I'll punch the fuck out of Offset to the floor.
What?
I'll punch him to the fucking floor. I'll punch Offset. I've been waiting to catch him. I've been waiting to catch him in a casino. I'm gonna beat him off the machine. I'm gonna beat him off the crap.
See, somebody in the background just said, yo, he had the Hard Rock right now. Well, actually, no, that's AJ who said that. My bad. Fuck. Yo, AJ, you a troublemaker, nigga.
Wait, what happened?
I'm gonna beat him off the motherfucking blackjack table. He did that. He did too much of that. So now you gotta see me in some kind of way.
Wait, DM'd you or something?
Yeah.
What you say?
Some gangster shit. And now you gotta do some tough shit that you can't come back from.
Finesse.
Huh.
What other rap nigga you don't like? No, you won't. Stop.
See me in some kind of way.
Yeah, so, again, man, I'm not trying to have no intervention with Offset or whatever. Everybody got vices. I just want Offset to move like a superstar. Yo, a superstar is not outside valet waiting for an Uber. You get what I'm saying? You Offset. If you gambling, man, there should be 2 niggas who watching your back that you could gamble in peace. Oh, a fan want a picture? Hold on. He'll take a break in 10 minutes, but chill out for right now. You can wait here. I'll ask if he wants a picture. You get what I'm saying? All right, Offset want to go somewhere. The shit set up. He just dip already. Like waiting outside the casino is like some, you know them Chicago niggas used to get caught lacking? Like they in full on beef and niggas at a bus stop? Like no disrespect. But still. Man, Offset's better than that. So that's all I was trying to tell him. I'm like, Offset, move like Offset, bro. Make it hard for these niggas. And also, some of the narrative is coming from the fans. It's just the fans are starting to think that you're so accessible to them, they're forgetting that you are 1/3 of the best group in history. You've had like a legendary career. And I want to be clear that, again, this is not just like, I understand addiction, I understand gambling, whatever. But I also would have the same advice for Kodak if he was doing the same. And nah, it's not a drug thing or whatever. It's just kind of like, I remember I had seen a video when they said that, yo, Kodak is just in the middle of the street, just sitting down eating chicken on some Delonte West shit. I'm like, yo, bruh, to tell Kodak to go sober and never take a drug, it's hypocritical because everybody's taking drugs, right? Maybe not to that extent, but everybody taking drugs. So you kind of got to, in my opinion, you got to start your advice with saying to them, like, move like you used to move. It would be impossible for you to catch set in those situations before. And that's it, man. Anyway, I'm very happy that he is fine. He's at home recovering, and I think we should, I gave him this one advice and he agreed. I was like, yo, Offset, man, I'm in the media and I fuck with you, but also if you on TMZ, we got to cover it. I told him, I'm like, yo, bro, lay low, drop some music, bro. Lay low, drop music. That's it, man. That's it. Because from time to time, he gets a little run going on, and he does pretty good. But these type of stories is reductive. Anyway. All right. So that's the latest on this Offset and Lil TJ situation. Let me see if anything else is popping up. Also, again, not to be morbid, but the reason why we do need to kind of like say these things, Offset got to realize, you know, I'm not trying to trigger nobody here, but yo, Takeoff died at a dice game. Pretty much. Niggas was rolling dice. Shots get fired afterwards. You're gambling, doing whatever. Shots get fired afterwards. You know, some of these places, based on who you are, you got to move. You got to move a little bit more different, a little bit more tact. So that's kind of pretty much my whole synopsis from it. But I could see Lil TJ running with this. I could see TJ running with this shit. Let me see if anything else. And yes, I'm saying that I do not believe that Lil TJ was snitched on by anyone. I think Offset kept his mouth closed. And I think if Offset didn't keep his mouth closed, we would have seen a shooting charge already. Now, they might still give a shooting charge. You know why? There's million cameras at a casino. So they might still give a charge. But initially, it seems like no charges because Offset was uncooperative. So, you know, we can't throw around this label of, oh, he telling this and third on the wrong person. He didn't tell. He did get shot. We'll see. Okay. All righty then. Quavo did put up a prayer emoji. I wonder where their relationship is at. Like, I genuinely just haven't seen them kind of be cool like they used to be for a long time. And it don't feel like there's active beef. But I guess I'm one of those people that's like a sucker for a good ending. I kind of want them to kind of get back together, but it don't look like it's happening. If you ask me, I feel like they're both going in two different directions. Somebody said he probably owed Quavo too? Man, y'all gotta stop, man. Somebody says, well, why didn't I ask him? The situation, I'm hoping it's not over the girl thing. I'm hoping it's not over the sweetie thing. Right? I'm hoping it's not that. I'm hoping maybe it's like creative differences. Maybe, you know, they just kind of like fell apart. But it's kind of interesting. All right.